the U.S. that is the biggest disruptor of peace and stability in the South China Sea. The United States' fabrication of lies and groundless attacks against China are nothing. China has always respected Panama's sovereignty over the canal and recognizes the permanent neutrality of the canal as an international waterway. With regard to the statement by the U.S. representative, I would like to respond. In recent times, the U.S. delegation has repeatedly used various issues to make unwarranted accusations against and smear China. We firmly oppose this. Here, I would like to re-emphasize that regarding the Panama Canal, China has always respected Panama's sovereignty over the canal and recognizes the permanent neutrality of the canal as an international waterway. The United States' fabrication of lies and groundless attacks against China are nothing but a pretext for seeking control over the canal. China firmly opposes economic coercion and bullying practices and urges the United States to stop fabricating rumors, lies, and creating trouble. I would also like to point out that it is the U.S. that is the biggest disruptor of peace and stability in the South China Sea. The U.S. has deployed offensive weaponry in the region, including land-based intermediate-range missiles, has repeatedly dispatched large-scale naval and air forces to conduct reconnaissance and military exercises in the South China Sea, and has sought to flex its military muscles and run amok at the very doorstep of other states with a clear objective of creating instability in the region to advance its own geopolitical agenda. I also would like to point out that the U.S. hegemony, Cold War mentality, and unilateral actions are gravely exacerbating risks to global maritime security. The United States has yet to accede to UNCLOS and refuses to fulfill the obligations thereunder. It disregards international law and the warnings of the ISA by unilaterally deciding to exploit international seabed resources, thereby appropriating the common heritage of humanity. It has openly threatened the normal operation of the Panama Canal and the Suez Canal, and has wantonly challenged the sovereignty of other states. It has securitized maritime issues, obstructed the development of maritime infrastructure, and undermined the stability of industrial and supply chains. We call on the United States. We urge the United States to pursue some serious soul-searching and to assume in good faith their responsibilities as a major power. Thank you, Mr. President.
Subscribe to Oneindia and never miss an update. Download the Oneindia app now.